Hey there, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Welcome to Sun, Moon, Venus readings, divine readings. I'm super happy that you're here. I do want to say that this week we are releasing. I know that tomorrow is New Year's Eve. These candles will be burned down by that point. So this week's candles are releasing candles. So it's whatever that means for you. Of course, it must be for your highest good. That is the way that my magic works, subscribers. By the way, these are for the subscribers. So all you have to do is subscribe to this channel to receive the blessings of these candles that I create for you guys every week. But yeah, just think about the things that you need to let go of, whether that is your self-doubt, some fears. It could be toxic, relationships at work or whatever it is for you guys. And it can be several things. No matter, there's, plenty to go around for you guys, plenty of very healing energy. So that's what these candles are here for. Let's jump into it. This week's tarot is Tarot Nefertiti. And I don't remember who it's by, you guys. I'm so sorry. But if you look it up, it's the gilded version of this deck. There's two, but the Nefertiti Tarot is gilded. So let's jump into it, you guys. What is Pisces going to look forward to as far as their material world this week? Ooh, we're not going to take that, right? Oh, that's funny because it is your card. Should I take it? Okay, we're going to shuffle that back in. You guys, but it was the High Priestess, which is one of the cards that I associate with you. I associate it with water signs, but I can definitely see it as Pisces. Okay. Message, Spirit, material world for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, next 7 days. Thank you. 8 of Wands. That could be Sagittarius energy. That would be first decan Sagittarius or Jupiter Sag. Or maybe Pisces, because Jupiter just went back into Pisces where it is benefic. It could also be referring to that aspect because Jupiter also rules Sagittarius. That is their home sign as well. The Magician, beautiful. You guys, we've got some manifestations that are happening. You may be receiving communication as well very soon about a new beginning, something that you have been wanting for some time, maybe so much so that Jupiter, your planet, was like, you know what, it's time. Let's give him a little present. My beautiful Pisces. One more, please, Spirit. Okay. And the King of Swords. I was just kind of thinking about that too. So it might have come out because I was really thinking specifically about the Magician. And although the Magician encompasses all 4 of the elements, I do kind of think of the Magician as the go-getter, more so Aries than even Aries sometimes. It's like if Aries had every single tool available to them instead of just charging forward. It's kind of the energy I get with the Magician. With the 8 of Wands and the Magician and the King of Swords, everybody looks to be, facing the 8 of Wands, who is coming forth with an offer. So I do think that you guys have manifested some sort of offer in your material world. With the King of Swords, you should look through it quite... be circumspect is the best way to say it. If you do know someone who practices law or something like that, like you might want to bounce it off with somebody, because there could be with the Magician a little bit of I don't want to say manipulation, but somebody might be trying to razzle dazzle you with some words, and if you're not looking at the fine print, you might kind of miss it. But yeah, overall, I do feel really good about that. And with the King of Swords, I do think that you'll make some pretty good decisions here, and everything is going to clear up regardless. So if you've been on the hunt for something new, it's definitely coming, you guys. With the Magician, I do like to say that divine timing is at play here. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. You have absolutely attracted this. We've got a lot of manifestors on the board here. If you aren't very used to Jupiter and Pisces energy, just know that, you know, you probably are manifesting. You might have even dreamt about these things happening for you, and then they just start happening and you're like, this is weird. I'm pretty sure I dreamt this. So just know that that is absolutely because Jupiter is on your side and at home happily in your sign. So let's kind of jump into breaking this down with different decks. Spirit, what is a deck that you would like for me to use for the Eight of Wands? All right, we're going to use the Energy Oracle. That was fast. By Sandra Ann Taylor. Some of you guys, if you are new to my channel, I do ask Spirit. Spirit guides me. And sometimes it takes a while for me to understand, especially if I've been... I try not to eat a lot of like sugar or things that kind of change my energy, because I don't listen as much when I'm all hopped up on sugar. Not caffeine so much. Caffeine doesn't bother me, but... Ooh. All right. Tell me about this Eight of Wands for Pisces, please, Spirit. Eight of Wands for Pisces. Oh my goodness. Everywhere. Okay. The Thinking Woman, which is the counterpart to me of the King of Swords. 47 could be significant. 11 is what it breaks down to, or 2 if we want to break it all the way down. But it does look like we do have counterparts here on the table. So you could have somebody around you who has kind of helped you come to the decision to move fast, move forward. There could be like a boss or you know, a mother kind of a person. Oh, look, in the Angel of Balance there at the bottom. 1 second. 47 to 48. This means that you're moving into a period of, what is it? Like, moving up is not really the word that I'm trying to think here. Progression. Thank you. I do have coffee, so hopefully my thoughts will come faster, but I do think you're progressing. Both of these look like you have some very competent supporters who have been waiting for you to make this decision and come forward. It does look like as soon as you make it, you're like, I'm on my way, I'm doing it. But it may have taken you some time with the Thinking Woman there. The Angel of Balance is at the bottom of the deck, and so Spirit is like, this energy feels like it's balancing out for me. You may have felt like you were being held back. Maybe previous jobs or work positions might have kind of stifled your creativity, and suddenly you just feel like, oh my God, like everything is just so flowing with me. It's like before I couldn't think of a sentence to write in an email, and now I've got damn near novels coming out, you know. So I do think that that is beautiful, and this is what you're moving towards, and I cannot help but see these in the background. I don't think that they're going to show up, but there's like these spheres in the background of this Eight of Swords. So I do think that you guys are getting some connection is kind of the way that it's coming up, but the networking feels like higher spirit, higher being, if that makes sense. Let's keep going though and see what else is coming up, Spirit. What's another deck for us to use for the Magician? All right, we're going to use the Angel Guide deck. This is by Kyle Gray. Interesting. What is this Magician here for my Pisces Spirit? Wow. Surrender. I do think that you have some helpers around you. You have folks that really want to see you succeed at Pisces. They may be showing up here in the 3D. This could be like actual like boss energy. Again, with the Thinking Woman, it could be someone around you who has the power to promote you, or and maybe there's a business idea that they give you, because I do get a lot of inspirational ideas here in new beginnings and where you feel inspired. The bottom of the deck is listen deeply. So remember I did see the High Priestess kind of pop up. So a lot of this I think you manifested. I do think that a lot of this is coming from some deep-seated desires from you, okay? And Spirit wants you to listen to that, but they also want you to listen to your higher self. They want you to listen to your spirit squad, because it does appear that they are definitely trying to work with you here, okay? What's another deck, please, Spirit? All right, we are using the Enchanted Map Oracle. This is by Colette Baron Reed. Pisces fun fact, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, but my progress chart has me almost, well, definitely with a Piscean stellium, so I thought that was very interesting. I don't know if you've ever looked at your progressions, but it is worth a gander. All right, what do my Pisces need to know about this King of Swords, Spirit? What's going on with this King of Swords? Wow. Ghostlands. Okay, so, oh, we have 8 and 8 on either side. This is very interesting. Some of you guys, I just heard a big no. I don't know what it is that you were thinking, but Spirit is like, you don't want to end up working at something that makes you a shell of who you are. It is very important for you, Pisces, to feel like you get to be creative, that you get to be who you are, that you get to be authentic. I do think that there is an offer coming up, and I think that there might be 2 offers, and one of them is a opportunity to be who you are unapologetically, is what I'm getting. Like, there's a lot of power in this offer, and I think that you could also be swayed to take a second offer, but you feel it. You feel like it's almost, I don't want to say soulless, but it's like the work doesn't speak to your soul, and so there's that, okay? Spirit really wants you to consider an offer that brings, it just kind of dances in the air and it feels magical. That's how I see it, okay? I sometimes don't know why I see the way that I do, but that is the way that it came to me. The offer feels that it dances in the air. There's like some magic behind it, okay? The bottom of the deck is dry desert, you guys. You have 2 very clear paths ahead of you. One of them is soul sucking. One of them is going to really make you, it's not forever, I think, but I think that they're like, in fact, I think that you're going to end up with like a boss who just has like 0 compassion, okay? So Spirit really wants you to surrender to the divine, listen to yourself, listen to your soul, and go the place that you know is going to treat you as your highest good, okay? There is a place there, and there's a way to balance out the energies. I think, I'm not saying like one has more money than the other. I just see that one has more potential to speak to your soul than the other, okay? Let's pull one more. This is for your material world from your Spirit Squad. What do you want my Pisces to know in the next 7 days, Spirit? One last thing for my Pisces to know next 7 days. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to check and see why I'm so clumsy. I'm pretty sure that something in my chart, or if you are looking for a good app, I use Astro Matrix, and it sends me like my astro weather, like things that are going to be coming up for me. And one of them was like, you know, don't handle anything sharp. Okay. Which is apparent right now. Thank God these are not sharp. But I do have fire right here on the table that I'm shaking, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just not smart right now. Okay, one more, please, Spirit. What do you want them to know about the material world for my beautiful Pisces? Piscean energies. Thank you. Your money is about to be restored. Trust in this. I do think some of you have prayed for this. I think that some of you are just like, look, I want something that speaks to my soul, but also needs to pay me well. And I do think that that is going to happen. Spirit is saying to trust and surrender twice. And for others of you, you need to move on from something that is sucking the soul out of you. All right, you guys, so that was your material world reading. Let's go ahead and move into your love life. And that is going to be with the Modern Love Tarot. If you guys are leaving me here because you do not care about your love life, that's totally fine. Make sure that you subscribe so you can receive your blessings. Comment down below if it resonated and like this video. Modern Love Tarot. I'm trying not to get my nails in this. All right. All right, spirit guides, angels divine, tell me about Pisces and the next 7 days in love. What is going on with my beautiful Pisces? There's that King of Swords again. Some of you might be involved with, well, it's coming up. It might not even be involved. There could just be someone around you who is influencing your sphere, we'll say, that is Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, Pisces. Hello. Or you might have those placements someplace in your chart. What is going on with my Pisces in love spirit? Next 7 days. The way that flew out. All right. The Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, is my first, almost always go-to experience, because this is so clearly what has happened. She went to the wedding chapel and saw the person she was supposed to marry. There's a Magician, exact same position as it was before. That was not supposed to rhyme, but it did. Beautiful, you guys. I think that after some heartbreak, you are manifesting. What are you manifesting though, Spirit? My beautiful Pisces. There's the Eight of Wands again. I just took a peek. Thank you. You're manifesting a tower moment. Okay, you guys. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands. So we do have some similar energies. I love when this happens, when there's just some synchronicity across the board here. You guys, I think that you are moving away from something that did you quite dirty. And because you've been working so much on like bossing up, I'm feeling like very big magical boss vibes here. You are working towards a tower moment, but I'm going to tell you that it feels different for me, okay? Because the Eight of Wands here is telling me that you have a big change that's coming in pretty soon here. The Tower says that you have a big change that's coming in pretty soon here, and the Magician says that you are the one that manifested it. So if you have not let go of someone who did you pretty dirty, I mean, I'm talking like they cheated on you with your best friend kind of dirty, okay? Like that kind of messed up. I definitely feel like it was for the best that you found out, but I think that it was very painful the way that you found out, okay? Pisces, you may have even said like, you know, this candle is to break down the relationship of the person that hurt me the most. I don't think if that does happen, it's not because you push this, okay? I think that honestly, people kind of just get what's coming to them. Hold on just a second. Because I feel like there's something big about to happen. And I don't want you to feel bad when it happens, okay? I do think that you are manifesting huge changes within you. And it's like, in order for these changes to really take place, you have to start from zero. You have to get to the place where this relationship isn't who you are anymore. Like, I feel like some of my Pisces have been defining themselves from this moment of feeling betrayed or left out in the cold. Maybe someone ghosted you and you're like, what the hell is wrong with me, right? And some of you haven't quite let go of that, but you've been working on yourselves, but you're still not letting go. Spirit is like, you gotta let go. If you don't let go, we're gonna let go for you. And you don't want that, right? Nobody really wants that. I do think for some of my Pisces that this tower moment is going to feel welcomed. It's going to be like a storm that comes through and it takes everything that no longer serves you right out of your life. It's going to be not so great. You know, it's never really fun as it's happening, but what happens afterwards is that you have raised down everything to zero and now you can rebuild. What happens after the tower? It's the Star card. Your wishes come true. Your dreams come true, Pisces. Like everything that you've been manifesting happens after your tower moment. So let's get some clarity on this, you guys. Feels like some strong energies. I'm not feeling super negative. Oops. Oh, we got two cards here that I'm missing. I'm not feeling a lot of negativity, you guys. So you know what song is in my head? Oh my God. I hope that's have you guys seen the musical Chicago? He Had It Coming. If you don't know that, then look up He Had It Coming Chicago. And that's what I'm feeling a little bit. So you might be able to see some comeuppance for someone who did you really dirty. Again, this is the universe at work. I don't think that this is something that you had a hand in, because yeah, people get what they give. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of energy I'm feeling. So, all right, Five of Pentacles here. Spirit, what is going on with this Five of Pentacles? My beautiful Pisces. I almost want to play the song because it's still in my head. Healing. Yeah, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. As I said that, some of it, so yes, I think that, you know, for some of you, there could have been an affair of some sort, or, you know, even worse, or I don't even know. I wouldn't even say even worse, but this is pretty crappy to go to your own wedding and then see the person that you're marrying or supposed to marry in the arms of someone else. This is what that feels like. This also feels like a relationship that just turned cold. Like, the heat was gone, like you weren't getting the warmth from your partner, and so you felt like you were out in the cold already, you know, like it was, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like the lights are on, nobody's home kind of feeling. It feels empty to me. And with healing showing up here, regardless of the circumstances of a past relationship that still holds on to you in some ways, you are healing. And when Spirit is saying that you imagine yourself in your beloved, not necessarily the person that hurt you, you're imagining your higher self and your beloved's higher self. You can literally just think of them as these beams of light, so you don't have to put a face on them. And imagine those beams of light being fed by even more beams of light in healing. Okay, so that's very helpful if you don't know who your true love is, just to see them as beams of pink light or whatever light is happening for you, or sparkles, whatever. I do like sparkles. Okay, the Magician, please, Spirit, for my beautiful Pisces. Thank you. Deep in your heart, this happened for Cancer too, exact same position. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. I mean, first of all, for my empaths, my psychics out here, duh, like you absolutely know the answer. You're going to end up doing what feels right. I believe that. And I think that part of this is releasing something that was causing you harm. It was causing you self-harm in ways. Like I'm getting a lot of anxiety built up about the way someone else treated you. And Spirit is like, you know what you have to do. I want to say that for some of you, you're still in a relationship and it is not for your highest good. Okay. And Spirit is giving you the tools in the Magician to bring a Tower moment to this relationship. Okay. For others, it is exactly how I said before, but Spirit is like, you're a Pisces. You already know, okay? Maybe that's why I saw that High Priestess earlier. One more for the Tower, please, Spirit. What's going on with this Tower? Tower, please. New beginning. Dead on. I mean, the Tower is a new beginning. It does happen after everything gets shaken up to the ground. For some of you, somebody is getting a divorce. I'm just going to say that. I do think it's someone around you, though. I'm not necessarily sure that you are in the process of a divorce, Pisces, but it is that kind of everything in your life must change feeling. And this opens you up for a new adventure, to live your life passionately. Hold on just a second, you guys. I have a the card that's a little crooked, so I'm going to need to weigh that down. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. So I do think that quite a few of you have gone through something pretty difficult, and you are moving into the space of peace and the space of, you know what, I'm going to handle what I'm capable of handling. You know, everything that isn't for me, I'm going to allow others to handle. I'm going to allow my guides to handle. I'm going to let my spirit squad just kind of jump in here, because I have a new beginning that's coming, and I know it. I can feel it. I've done a lot of healing, and it's happening. Okay, this is beautiful. Beautiful. All right. You deserve love. I do feel like whatever situation this was, it made you feel very unlovable. You know, like the not just someone cheating possibility, but also the possibility of the light going out of a relationship, and you just still like, I live here and I don't feel love. That doesn't feel right to me. You know, like, but Spirit's like, hey, you know what? Sometimes people grow apart, but that doesn't make you less lovable. You are an incredible, incredible person, Pisces, and you absolutely deserve to be loved. Okay? What is this Magician here for, Spirit? High Priestess. Heart-to-heart conversations. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. So this is very much saying that you have all of the tools, not just on the outside with all of the elements in this glass of wine, hey, but also deep in your heart. The most important thing is the tool of your intuition, that you are connected to the divine. Okay, Spirit wants you to not just have heart-to-heart conversations with the person you're supposed to be with, which is absolutely important, and if you cannot do that, you are not with the right person, right? But Spirit wants you to make sure that you are always connected to them. Okay, new beginning, please, Spirit. All right, this Tower very clearly is feeling like someone who deceived you, someone who wore a mask. The mask is coming off, and this is going to cause a huge disruption. For a lot of you, I'm feeling like this disruption happens on the other side. So, you know, if somebody did really hurt you and they ended up running off with someone else, the mask that they wore is coming off for everybody. I don't know who I have here as a Pisces. I do have one Piscean best friend that watches these from time to time, and she's got a lot of Leo in her chart, because I'm feeling like a bit of feistiness here, where it's not only is he has it coming, right? It's also, God, what was that I just saw? My goodness, it just passed, but he had it coming. There was something else, a vision that I just had. It'll come back to me, you guys, if it was meant to be there. Maybe he had it coming was enough, but it's definitely watching someone that you knew didn't deserve you, and you know that deep down, right? But that their life around you is crumbling. For some reason, this leads to your new fulfillment, your new beginning. But maybe it's just because you weren't believing that people get they're just desserts, you know? And so by seeing this facade crumble, you're like, oh, okay. Like, now everybody can see what I saw. But it does start this new beginning. Bottom of the deck is soulmate. So yes, this is your soulmate. I think that part of you knows that you have your person out there, but it was like having a hard time letting go, knowing that someone that was pretty crummy is still able to have love and all of those things. But I don't think that they are able to maintain that very long. Okay, we are going to get one more card. I do think that for all of you, for sure, you know, the soulmate energy is after a storm. So I think for a majority of you, you've been through this storm already. But for some of you, if you are single and you've never had this happen, I want to just tell you guys that you are going to grow quite a bit from this, as scary as it seems. But it's not that scary when you realize that what comes out of this is the Star card and a new beginning and a soulmate, okay? Pisces. The way this popped up, yep. The snake, competition. Third party situation, you guys, the other woman or other man, it doesn't, gender again. It gets on my nerves, to be honest. But competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman. I do believe that for some of you, you've gone through this, and this made you feel like you weren't lovable. Maybe someone you felt like that you really cared about chose to be with someone else. And the thing is that they are not great people. Again, this could be your Tower moment. Someone is really walking into what they deserve. I'm not gonna lie. Magician, heart-to-heart conversations. Pisces, girl with a snake. Empathy and narcissist, paradigm, being charmed or use, enable, and boundaries. Yeah, you guys, if you don't work on this, okay, we're going to work on our healing. We're going to work on calling in spirit. We're going to work on, you know, bossing up ourselves, and loving ourselves, okay? Deep, passionate love for ourselves as well, because you do have a toxic person in your midst. And maybe this person in your past actually was, you know, I kind of get the siren call, but I don't really like that because, I mean, anyways, like, don't get me on gender again today. But yeah, so it could have been that they manipulated a person who wasn't strong enough in your past. That is very possible, okay? And that could have been what the Tower moment was, is that someone was able to take something away from you that wasn't very strong to begin with, okay? And part of that is very, very difficult to hear, and I understand that. With girl with a snake, deception, and the snake, you guys may already be in or have been in a third party situation in your past. And you know already, I think that a lot of you already know that there is a snake in your midst, and seeing the Tower here tells me that you're waiting for the Tower to fall, because you already know that this is what's going to be happening. This is the next step. Somebody lied and it's going to come out because that's the way it is, right? One more, please, Spirit. I will clarify later. One more, please, Spirit, for deception and the Tower. I like you came out. So I do think this is your new beginning, you guys, after all of this, okay? And some of you have already had your Tower moment and you know it, and that's wonderful. If you feel up to it, comment down below and tell everybody, because I do think some of my Pisces here are going to be like, what the heck? But no, look at this. Know that after all of this, okay, after your beautiful hearts have been exposed to this toxicity, and I really hate that it happened. I know that it sucks. You come out so much stronger in this. And if it's important for you to know this, know that you come out looking good too, okay? And if you are single and you've gone through all of this and you're like, but when? I'm telling you, it's going to be soon, and you're going to meet somebody. There is a new beginning at hand with I like you. It's could be someone you recently met, but you're going to get back out there and someone's going to like you. And with soulmate on the table, it's going to be soon, and it's going to be very promising, okay? Bottom of the deck is the Phoenix. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and changed mind. Some of you, if this happened a long time ago and the person that you have been missing has grown, there is the possibility, right? Like they would have to grow a lot. It is possible that they try to rekindle something. I don't necessarily think that that's what's going on here for a lot of you, but it could be, okay? There is a possibility with rekindle and the Phoenix that they rise out of the ashes, because that's what the Tower moment is. Everything falls to ashes, but out of it, something beautiful is born, okay? To me, it's a brand new relationship, but for some of you, if it is your soulmate and this happened a very long time ago, you guys were very young and both of you have grown and changed and all of that work, sure, okay? If that is what you want, Pisces, because I think that what you want is just true love. And you don't ever want someone to manipulate you, to lie to you, to hurt you in that way again. And I don't think that they will. I think you guys are moving into a very beautiful space in your love life. Okay, one more for Pisces, one more card. Woo! Stop selling yourself short. Where was that? Didn't we? You deserve love. Look, it tried to land over there, so I'm going to keep it over there. You deserve love, and I think that a lot of the time what ends up happening with you guys, sometimes you end up settling. For those of you who are dating right now and you're like, I'm just going to go ahead and keep dating, but then I don't like anybody, blah, blah, blah. It's because you are selling yourself short. You guys are amazing, incredible, beautiful humans, and your soulmates out there, okay? So, you know, you deserve that. You deserve love. Remember this. You are lovable. Stop selling yourself short. Bottom of the deck is to give them space. And you know what I just saw is like, give them space while the tower crumbles, okay? It's crumbling around someone. And you knew it would, Pisces. You knew it would. This seems very specific for a very specific Pisces, but hey. All right, you guys. One more. Thank you. Unearthly joy is coming. I really hope it's not because someone's life is falling apart, and I'm sorry to be laughing, but like every time these cards come out, I hear that song, and it's like there's a little bit of vindication happening, and I think that you're getting some glee from it. Pisces. Bottom of the deck is vacation. So you might have some Scorpio in your chart because they got vacation quite a bit, but you guys may actually just be feeling like a huge relief when all of this goes down, okay? Okay, Pisces, this has been an incredibly dramatic read, but I do think that the right Pisces has found it. For those of you, if it did resonate, I would love if you would comment down below, give me a huge thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe to receive your blessings regardless. If it didn't resonate, check out the other Pisces videos. These are all timeless, so your message is somewhere on this channel. Check out your other placements and, of course, the pick a cards. And I will see you guys next year. Bye.